question from Marvin Cavoro asked about the design process. Is every car the work of a single designer? Marvin, simple answer is no. There's never a car that's done by one designer and he works on everything. A car is a highly complex piece of design. So we not only have the body, which is the main surface as you see of the car, but we've got the grille, we've got the technical requirements for cooling in the car, we've got the headlights. The headlights themselves, if you look, are probably the most complex part of the car. One designer cannot do everything. Sometimes we're lucky as stylists, as exterior designers, that our proposal is chosen and one designer gets his design selected. Then he is the lead designer and he will work with engineers, modelers, and technical engineers on things like headlights. He will work together with them. More often than not, it is more than one designer working on a car simply because of the workload, or in some cases a design is mixed between two designers, so the designers get to work together. It's very rarely one designer, it's mostly a team. Saad Ahmed asked, as well as many other fans, I want to be a car designer, what should I do? Saad, there's many ways of getting into car design. I don't know how old you are, but the normal way is that you do your A-levels and you go to a degree course afterwards. It's 3 or 4 years, and you can actually specialize these days in car design. I also teach car design at university in Pforzheim in Germany. I studied at Coventry University myself. And every year I think there are more and more car design courses available. My advice is, if you're younger, if you're under the age of 16, that you practice sketching. Sketching is the key to becoming a good car designer. You have to think, be able to think in 3 dimensions, and you have to be an artist and express your ideas on paper. So when you're young, sketch like crazy. If you can do that well, you've already got a head start. Then I would suggest that you work really hard at school, that you get the chance to go to university and study car design. And my advice with university is choose a university that gives you the most contact with industry. So if you've got close contact with industry, you'll see how it works. You'll go back and you'll do your final project, you'll complete your degree, and if you're good enough, you'll get a job. So a question from Lancy Borata. What is your favorite feature? My favorite feature of the car is actually nothing specific at the front of the car or the side, but actually if you come with me this way, I actually find that when you look at the car from a distance, from rear 3/4 or even rear view, this area is my favorite feature of the car. And the reason being is because I don't think there's a car in this segment with quite such sporty and strong proportions. By that I mean, look at the rear screen, really, really small, like a visor. If you look at this shoulder here, the 3-dimensional offset, how much sculpture we've got in the width of the car. And I think the combination of having such a small visor, this rear screen, and having the strong shoulder creates a really sporty, strong, expressive statement. And for me, that's actually my favorite feature of the car. Question from Nikki Yasko. What did I want to be when I was a child? Nikki, as a child, I actually wanted to be a racing driver. And at the age of 12, I got 16 rejections from all the Formula One teams. So my career was over at an early stage. I then focused on becoming a fighter jet pilot, and at the same time I applied to study car design, 2 very different directions. The first option to come to me was car design, and that's why I ended up becoming a car designer in 1999 with Mercedes-Benz. And this, the new A-Class, is our latest creation, and I hope you like it.